Saram everyone and welcome once again to Good Morning with Gayatri Mantra. I have with me Brother Pradeep Kulashrestha from the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, and brother is a living example of Good Morning with Gayatri Mantra because he is someone who wakes up very early in the morning, does his Gayatri Japa and Upasana and then goes for Nagar Sankirtan. Someone who has never missed a day of Nagar Sankirtan in Prashant Nilayam for more than 20 years, and the last 10 years he's been leading the Nagar Sankirtan sessions in Prashant Nilayam, and he is someone who has immensely benefited from the power of this mantra. He is the one who powers the Nagar Sankirtan, but he is powered by the grace of Gayatri Ma. So brother, any instance you can share about how you have felt this immense benefit of doing this Gayatri Japa, the way you have experienced the grace of Ma Gayatri?
Sairam, Brother Pisti. I was fortunate enough that I was initiated into Gayatri Mantra at very young age itself. Since then I have been chanting Gayatri Mantra regularly. I make it a rule that I chant Gayatri Mantra every day. I have been experiencing lot of joy, illumination of intellect, intellectual faculties, and I have been able to overcome whatever problem I face in my daily working life here. And whatever decision I have to take, important decision next day or whatever the projects are being undertaken, morning 5 o'clock I will decide while doing my Sandhya Vandanam, important decision will be taken, and I have found that those decisions always have been successful.
So everything that you have to do during that day, at the time of your Gayatri Japa and Sandhya Vandanam, you get clarity.
I will decide what is to be done
Yes.
and what should not be done.
What has to be done is already
only just
planned out
planned out
in the morning.
And
wow.
later on I will work out how to go about those things,
Yes.
minor details.
Beautiful.
I have lot of experiences. Recently, I got one experience. I have a habit of going to various pilgrim centers almost every alternate month. On one pilgrimage, that was a hilly area in Karnataka, and we used to go by buses only. There is no train. So in the night I have boarded one sleeper bus. Normally I make it a sort of a habit to take front side seat, but on that day I could not get because it was not available. So when I occupied that berth, I felt something is wrong.
So you didn't get the front seat?
I could not get
the back seat.
But then there was no other alternative. So bus started, and as expected, this back berth started lot of
bumps and jumps. The back seat of the bus always is very difficult place to actually
so
be
I
in.
was scared that I may develop back pain because I had some time back pain.
Okay.
But there was no alternative. So almost 2 hours I could not sleep. Then somehow I slept. In the dream, I see Goddess Gayatri coming and telling me that now I will take hold of this bus and I will drive this bus myself.
Wow.
I saw the dream, and then when I got up, I was almost nearing that pilgrimage center. It was morning 6 o'clock. So, and I was fine, they were safe.
The back was
nothing happened.
normal.
Yeah. So that was the great experience. I never expected that.
How was it seeing Mother Gayatri in the dream?
It was because it was, I used to chant Gayatri Mantra only, and it was very not clear, but it was voice was that Goddess is telling, now I will take hold of this bus and I will drive myself.
Wow.
That was the assurance, and I never expected that such thing will happen. But it's just a pure love of Mother Goddess for their devotees.
Ensuring your
Yeah,
safety,
welfare,
welfare,
safety,
yes.
prosperity.
Wow,
Yes.
amazing.
Amazing.
So do you visit the Gayatri temple in the ashram?
Yes, I every day visit that temple. I make a habit that when before going to office, I will go to Gayatri Mantra, Gayatri temple, chant water mantras to be chanted, and then go to office. Actually, before this temple came, I had joined Central Trust office. One day I got a dream, one voice coming in the form of goddess and said, now henceforth I will stay here only. At that time, temple construction was not yet started and I was not even aware of such things are going to happen. I forgot that incident totally. Subsequently, Mr. Subramaniam Chettiar came to Swami and prayed that he want to construct one temple for Gayatri Mata, and Swami gave permission and construction was started. Idol was installed and Swami consecrated that temple.
Yes.
I went to that temple. While returning back from that temple, suddenly that thought stuck to me. Oh, this was actual place where Goddess told that I will reside permanently this place.
Goddess had told you,
At
I
the
will
time,
reside
I will
permanently
reside
in
this place. I am going to reside at this place. It was amazed that coincidence that it has happened in the same place where Goddess descended from that heaven
Wow.
and said, I am going to reside this place.
So you
So
had
it is a really amazing experience. I never thought that it will be so.
because you do so much of Gayatri worship, mother wanted to inform you in
Yes.
advance that I am here
I
permanently.
never prayed for anything, but just the Goddess comes and tells out of love.
Out of love.
devotee.
Wow. So what is the puja that you do? You know, the goddess has so much love for you. She's like taking care of you every single day. When you are in Prashantilayam, when you step out of Prashantilayam, as you do your things in Prashantilayam, what is the puja, what is the upasana that you do every day?
I do Sandhya Vandanam both morning and evening. As part of Sandhya Vandanam, there Gayatri Japam also is there. Apart from that, morning I do other rituals also, puja. That's all.
What would you like to say to all those brothers and sisters who want to do the Gayatri Japa, Gayatri Upasana? Anything that you would like to share which could help them in their spiritual journey?
Gayatri Upasana is an important sadhana for attaining the world of Vijnana, Vijnanamaya plane. According to the Upanishad, there are 5 planes of existence. One is Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. So, this Vijnanamaya plane comes beyond the mental plane. Gayatri Upasana is a meditation on the Supreme Being who is in the Surya Mandala. For this sadhana, a sadhaka should chant Gayatri Mantra for a long time with correct intonation. After understanding its true significance, and meditate on the deity who is in the Surya Mandala. What is significance of the Surya Mandala? Surya is of very mystical significance in the Vedas. Surya is the all illuminating light of Supreme Truth called Brahman in the Upanishad. He is also called by various other names like Savita, Savitri, Savitur. So, Surya Mandala refers to the word of Vijnana whose presiding deity is Surya Savitri. Comparison of Surya Mandala with solar orb is only symbolic and meant for helping in meditation.
So generally, Surya we associate it with the sun.
Yeah, that is only
but
for
actually,
symbolic.
it refers to that
the
plane of illumination.
Illumination where that is pervaded by the Supreme Being.
Yes.
So, physical form is just for meditation.
Yes.
Basically, we have to see the spiritual significance.
Yes. Yes.
Now, the soul who lives in the Vijnanmaya plane is called Vijnanmaya Purusha. Vijnanmaya Purusha acquires lot of powers. Upanishad says that the soul who has attained the Vijnanmaya plane goes beyond the three planes, lower planes of matter, life and mind,
Wow.
and doesn't take birth except the soul who incarnates for fulfilling some divine mission.
Wow.
A Vijnanmaya Purusha is a sage, seer, prophet, God lover. Vijnanmaya Purusha lives in the dense, luminous consciousness. Body is made of luminous consciousness. He is not just physical body he lives. He lives in causal body, and he experiences effulgence of consciousness within him. He derives all knowledge through supersensory faculty called intuition. In this, the consciousness of subject envelops the consciousness of object, and returned from the object reveals the required knowledge. Sage Patanjali in his Yoga Sutra also says, Pratibhadva Swaram. Through intuition, knowledge of everything is gained.
Wow.
So, Vijnanmaya
Yes.
Purusha acquires knowledge through intuition,
Intuition.
and he sees the essential nature of all things. He doesn't see diversity, he sees the word of unity, harmony and peace.
Wow.
So,
Fantastic.
and he expresses spontaneous love for all being
All beings. Wow. I mean, Gayatri Mantra will take us to that Vijnanmaya.
to the plane of Vijnan. That is the
Yes.
goal
Yes.
for reaching to the plane of Vijnanmaya.
Illumination.
We should
Yes.
chant Gayatri, do Gayatri sadhana.
You'll be able to get over the physical world, the mental plane, the bodily plane,
Yes.
as well as you said, Manomaya, Pranamaya, Annamaya, all the things.
Yes.
You go past that, and ultimately you will reach Anandamaya once you're
Yeah, that is
Vijnanamaya.
a very significant change will come in the Upasaka.
Yes.
He will go beyond individuality and personality. At lower plane of mental plane,
Yes.
we are very much obsessed with individuality and personality. But Vijnanmaya Purusha goes beyond.
You go to unity.
Yeah.
Unity of oneness, unity of creation.
Yes.
Wow. Fantastic.
And such Vijnanmaya Purusha sees the deity, he gets the vision of deity,
Yes.
he becomes Mantradrashta.
Yes. Wow.
So, this is the powers, this I have mentioned. few.
Fantastic. Yeah.
There
Amazing.
are countless powers
Countless.
at higher planes.
Yeah, I mean, you are in that plane of illumination. As you said, you just become an illumined being. You're filled with that consciousness of divine wisdom. So, I mean, that is what Gayatri Mantra can do to all of us.
Yeah.
Actually, brother has authored many books on this principle of unity. He's someone who has written volumes on the principle of Advaita. We have those books in our books and publication trust, in the publication division of the Sri Satyasai Sadhana Trust. And of course, there is so much that Bhagwan has mentioned about the power of the Gayatri Mantra. Swami says that the Gayatri Mantra, if you chant, you don't need to chant any other Vedic hymn. It is Sarva Deva Swarupini Gayatri, isn't it?
Yes.
It is
Sarva Devata Swarupa.
Sarva Devata Swarupa Gayatri. So there is so much that has been given to us so freely by the divine. We just have to utilize this, give it time, give it our interest, and we will see how the divine takes a lot of interest in us. As the birthday celebrations come closer, as we prepare for the spiritual conference in Prashanti Nilayam, wherever we are, let's create that Prashanti in our hearts, in our home, by chanting this mantra and welcoming, inviting that peace, that solace, that wisdom into ourselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।